Greetings and welcome to yours truly by Rose, a day in my craft life. This is episode 7. Hi everyone, I am Cherie Rose, and I know I have taken a few years off from social media world of video making, but life is life, and it is what it is. But I am back to bring you some updates and my plans for this year. As most people do, they plan out their goals and projects for the year, or at least I should. I see so many people doing this, and it inspired me to do the same. So here we are. I bought a planner and I have written out my 2026 crochet and knitting, that's right, knitting goals. Number 1, reduce whips. Currently, I have 11 that I'm working on or have in the wings ready to come back on stage when their cue is ready. I want to reduce my whips and finish up the ones that I have, especially those who have been hanging around for a while. My oldest whip I started in 2022. So I have 7 crochet projects, 3 blankets, 4 tops, or cardigans, 2 diamond paintings, 1 latch hook, and a new to me project that leads me to my next goal. A pair a month. I have made a few pairs of socks, crochet, and 1 loom knitting, but I have now jumped into the sock knitting world and I love it. It's pretty nice over here. I have completed my first sock and I'm almost finished with my second. So here's my first sock. It's crazy, I know. I have my stitch counter thingies on here so I can know that I'm doing the same amount of stitches on the foot for my second sock, which is right here. So I'm almost there. I've had a lot of help with the cast on and the heel turns and the gussets and the flaps and all the things. I'm learning still, but I chose a very simple vanilla pattern, and I love the colors. This is scrappy yarn, so it's literally just pieces of yarn put together, but it all comes in a kit by the Odd Sock House. So I will link all that information in the show notes, I guess. So yeah. Anyway, so that's my plan for socks. I'm very excited. I have a lot of really pretty sock yarn that I have collected over the years, and think what better way to stash bust than to knit a pair of socks every month. This might be a bit of a big undertaking, but since I am only on my first ever knit pair, I hope that I can at least give it a try. We'll see. My third goal, quarterly tops. I have a few tops that are in my whips, and I really want to finish those up. I plan on finishing my LA vintage sweater, featured in episode 6, hopefully by the end of March. Then I want to continue working on my own pattern, the Tunisian Honey Rose top, by the end of June. I started the Diamond Drift cardigan, who I will link. I'm spacing on who created that, but I will link her information. But I started that in 2024, and I want to get a big chunk of that done, at least by the time October rolls around. So hopefully by the end of the year, I can cast on my very first Fair Isle pullover. Cross your fingers that I make it to that. I've been really wanting to try a Fair Isle. I think it's really fascinating, and I cannot wait to give it a shot. My next goal is to reduce the stash. I need to work on reducing, but also recording my stash. I think I will record what I have coming in though, and what I currently am working with right now. I have a lot of yarn that is sitting in storage that I'm not really going to dig out and use anytime soon. At least I don't plan to. So I'm keeping that there, out of sight, out of mind. but I hope to record them when I get new yarns and make the decision of what to do with them when I buy it, or at least, try to, because usually I buy yarn because it's pretty, because don't we all do that? We all do that, right? Yeah. My next goal is double the heirloom. I need to continue working on my rose heirloom blanket from Leisure Arts magazine, also featured in episode 6. I want to do 2 squares a month. I feel like that is doable, and I have already completed my 2 squares for this month in January. So it's number 46 and 47. This is the bow tie. And then this is some really cool cabling that I really love. It's very pretty. So those 2 are done. So I feel very good that I have at least accomplished that. And I'm hoping that I can have all of the squares, there's 63 total, finished and joined together with the border by Christmas time. I have planned it out. We'll see if it sticks. My next goal, a month of enchantment. So I started crocheting a blanket, 1 strip a month. This was a mystery crochet along. I'll link the information to this. I believe I did a video about this as well. And it's called Enchanted, and it's beautiful colorways that's coming in. They're still a mystery to me. I have already purchased, and they have already been sent to me in their boxes for a whole year. I haven't opened them. The only person that has opened them is my oldest daughter, who went through and actually wrote what month they are from, because I had so many and I just got too far behind. This yarn is gorgeous, and this is what I have done so far. So just 2 strips. I haven't worked on this in a while. Each month comes with a different yarn, and the border color stays the same, and you do a different stitch every month. So I'm very excited about this. It's a nice size blanket that I am working on. So my goal is to do 1 strip a month. So I think that's doable. In theory, we'll see. I'm excited. So we'll see how all of this works. And those are my goals for 2026. I think they are doable, but I hope to keep you posted every month on my progress. Let's hope my next video isn't 2 years from now. But I miss you all. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.